everybody, welcome back to another episode of Moxham Trails.
There's a thing in the mountain bike world called a UPD, which stands for unplanned dismount. It's really just a fancy way of saying a fall. But I'm dubbing this episode a UPV because this is an unplanned visit. It's actually the 4th of July today, and the barbecue that we usually go to every year got canceled, so we found ourselves with a free day and decided to come up here. We don't really have a game plan, but I do have a couple of things I'd like to get done. I bought some drain pipes to install in the driveway, and the grass in the clearing is super high, so I have the weed eater and I need to tackle that. Other than those two things, I think it's going to be a pretty quick trip. We're just going to hang out a little bit, and that's the day.
Before I use a string trimmer, I need to pull these milkweed plants. Their thick stalks will clog the trimmer if I don't get rid of them first.
From eBay, but now I got my stuff that don't break just like it's melee. He say, she say, miss you with the replay like video assistant refereeing on a weekday. Yeah, I got it in the keepsafe. Put me on a pedestal and nothing's like I'm Big Dave. Right about time, feeling lucky. And don't worry if they don't value you, you're the money. Come on, got a party on the rooftop, sucking up raindrops. Nobody even noticed when the beat drops. And they told me I'm the one. Now we're coming up like a Burger King reflux. I feel famous. I think
I've said it before, and I'm sure I'll say it again. Eventually, I'd like to be mowing all of this. One thing I noticed as I was cutting the tall grass is that the strawberries are out. And there's actually more of them here than I think I've ever seen before. They don't grow big like you'd expect to see in a garden, but these tiny little guys about the size of a marble are actually really delicious. It's kind of hard to see right now because of the grass, but right here is one of the trenches that Rick and I dug the last time we were here. It needs to be cleared out a little more, but I'm going to try to install one of these drains. Rather than doing the wooden gutter that we talked about last time, I decided to try these corrugated PVC pipes with drainage holes put in them. So all I really have to do is dig deep enough to get one of these in and then cover it up. If you see a rock in here that's in the way or something, feel free to pick it. This takes a little more strength, I think. Exactly. Yep, just like that.
Deeper, though?
Yes. So right in here, it looks like I have to dig some more.
Yes. Yeah, that was good. Keep it nice and wide.
You're getting it. There you go. I think you got it. I think we can just pull it out now.
Did I do it?
You got it.
Yeah.
Ugh. Not the size of a bowling ball. Out a bit. Keep going. Once we get down there, we might not have to dig a lot of trench. Each of these pipes is 10 feet long, and we need about 15 feet. So there's 2 trenches. I bought 3 of these. The plan is to cut one in half and make 2 15-foot sections. So let's get 5 foot. Can you find 5 feet for me? Oh, it's right in front of us. Okay, hold your finger there. I'll try not to cut it off. So if this works properly, this should squeeze right on there. And we want the holes to line up about there. That looks good. And there. So before we put the pipe in the trench, we've got one more step. I have some of this filter sock that we're going to put over the pipe so that the sand doesn't get through these holes and clog up the pipe.
How is this going to help? What does this do?
When the water hits the driveway and it starts to run down the driveway, it's going to go into this. It's
How?
not going to run over this.
Even when it's covered?
Even when it's covered. It's going to go down into this trench and it's going to go into those holes, and once it gets into the pipe, it's going to run all the way out to the end. Now, the dirt that we're putting on top is probably going to wash away, but that's why we're using mostly rocks.
Ooh, is this good?
I think it's pretty good. Okay, this one is done, and you can barely tell it's there. On the other end, the pipe just kind of stops. I've got a knot in the filter sock, and the water should just kind of flow out. And at this point, we're already well off the driveway, and I think the water will just head right down into the bank. I'm still not entirely sure how effective this is going to be, simply because I think a lot of the water runs right through here and down into the driveway, and the pipe ends here, so we might still get water flowing through here. We'll have to see. It's a trial and error process. Now there's another trench further down that Rick and I dug, and obviously we still have a pipe here, but I think I've tested Ethan's patience, so we're going to give up on this for now, and I'll tackle the other pipe the next time I come up here. Okay, it's been about 4 hours and we're pretty much done here. I think we're going to try to stop someplace scenic and have a bite to eat on the way home. So let's go.
Yeah, let's do this.
3, 2, 1.
Depending on which way we head home from the property, Ethan and I will often pass one of my favorite spots in the Adirondack Park.
Huh, there's only 4 cars here.
And
We're number 5.
yeah.
The Hudson River Recreation Area sounds like a place that could be anywhere from the high peaks of the Adirondacks down to Manhattan, but it's actually just outside of Warrensburg, near Cronin's Golf Course.
Well, sounds like we're not going to be alone down there.
And the peanut butter.
We nicknamed this spot Peanut Butter Pandemonium Rock because the outcrop looks just like Allison's favorite ice cream.
There's like a pure quartz vein running right through this. All this white stuff right here is quartz crystals. Well, it wasn't the most exciting episode, but like I said, this was an unplanned visit and we got a few chores done. We got to relax a little bit at one of our favorite Adirondack spots, and I think it was a pretty good holiday.
Happy 4th of July, everybody, and see you on the next episode of Moxham Trails. Bye. Woodpecker, you sold the clip.